Hello everyone, Sensei Swingle here with some help on your hand targets. You should all have hand targets to be able to practice your techniques, but I want to make sure you're practicing them correctly. We have separate videos about how to hold the target. I don't have a holder, I don't have a helper, so I just strapped on one of your hand targets to this guy. He's going to be my helper. And I want to show you how to hit and kick them properly. So, first video are straight techniques. I recommend you start slow, make sure you're doing things properly, and then try to do like 10 techniques each side, get a little bit stronger, okay, with your partner helping you out. If you have a kickboxing target, you can use just the kickboxing target. Be careful on the hand strikes in particular. We don't want to hurt your knuckles. You might want to get a set of gloves if you're doing hardcore stuff on the big targets. But for now, 3 strikes, 3 kicks, straight in. First, our punches. You can be, this is about my solar plexus height. My solar plexus is the target I'm picturing here. You can be in a ready stance, you can be in a front stance, you can be in a horse stance. Be in a good stance, but we want 2 knuckles for our punch. We want these 2 knuckles to hit the target. For my palm strike, I want this part of my hand, the palm, the heel of my palm. And for the elbow, I'm going to use the front of my elbow. Then for the, I'll show you all these. For the front kick, ball of the foot, not the toes, not the bottom, not the heel. Side kick, bottom of the heel. Spinning back kick is the same thing, only we spin around to get there. We spin around to do bottom of the heel. So, I'm going to practice on this. Work with your partner on the height. Make sure the target is perpendicular. For these ones, it should be facing straight towards you because you're going straight towards it. Punches. From my hip or from my guard, 2 knuckles right in the middle. Make sure it's the proper 2 knuckles. You don't have to go hard. You can go gentle. And when you're ready, you can go harder. If you and your holder are ready, you can go harder. Make sure you're doing it properly. You should see these 2 knuckles get a little bit red from hitting the target. These ones should not be involved. Okay? Next, palm strike. Again, from my shoulder or my chamber or my guard, I'm going straight out. I want my fingers to float. My fingers are above the target. If you're going high, fingers are high. If you're going low or sideways, your fingers can go sideways. I want them out of the way. If you're going low to the groin, fingers are down so that they're out of the way. If I hit the groin low like this, my fingers are going to get hurt. You want your fingers pointing away from the strike. If it's low, they point low. If it's high, they point high. I'm going straight here and pushing straight in after I get there. Again, horse stance, whatever you're doing. Push, 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 push. Okay? Palm strikes. Elbow strikes. We have a couple different, I'll show you two elbow strikes. The basic one, I twist in like this, straight through the target. Or I can use the back of my elbow, not the bone, the muscle, straight that way. Straight through. We always go perpendicular to our target for the most effect. Okay? Punches, palm strikes, elbows, elbows. With our legs, we can do a front kick. I want to use the ball of the foot, so I point my toes and everything at the target, and then I pull just my toes back. Pushing with the ball of the foot. Good stance. I'm not swinging my leg up like a leg stretch. I'm picking my knee up, pointing it to the target, and then extending, pushing my leg out. Bam! Into the target. Take your time, try to do 10 good ones to build up that accuracy and strength. Side kick, same thing, only we turn sideways, chamber in front of your body, and push the bottom of your heel into the target, pushing straight through the target. Breathe out when you're pushing out. Spinning back kick, the same thing. You might not be able to go as high. I point my heel, I look around and find it to make sure it didn't move on me, and then from here, bottom of the heel through the target. Just like a side kick, you can be sideways or you can be toes down, but it's the bottom of the heel. Pushing in. It's important to use the right part of your hands and feet, and it's important to project the right direction. So straight targets, punches, palm strikes, elbow strikes, either way. Front kick, side kick, spinning back kick are all good ones to practice. Start off slow, be nice to your partner, and then try to get better and better and better.